Welcome back to Open Air Living, your favorite destination for all things outdoor inspiration. Today's video is pure enchantment. We're diving into vintage gazebo garden ideas that are perfect for small backyards and courtyard spaces. Get ready to turn your outdoor area into a fairy tale retreat. Whether you've got a petite patio, a quiet courtyard, or a cozy garden nook, we've got dreamy ideas that blend charm and character with timeless style. We're talking weathered wood, climbing roses, wrought iron elegance, and whimsical lighting. If you love vintage vibes, soft romance, and magical escapes just steps from your door, you're in the right place. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment below with your favorite idea. We love hearing from you. Let's jump in. When designing a vintage garden retreat, the style of your gazebo sets the tone. Opt for classic Victorian silhouettes with ornate details or rustic wooden frames with gentle curves. Look for scrollwork, spindles, or cupolas that echo antique charm. Metal gazebos with patina finishes can also bring that aged elegance, especially in smaller spaces where their delicate frames keep things light and airy. White painted iron or aged bronze can both work beautifully. If you're working with limited space, a corner gazebo or partial pergola with draped curtains can offer the same cozy charm while maximizing usability. Remember, it's all about capturing a romantic, timeless feel. Choosing the right color palette helps set the mood. Think soft, faded hues, creamy whites, antique rose, dusty lavender, sage green, and pale blues. These tones evoke serenity and old world grace. Use these colors on textiles, painted wood, flower pots, and cushions. For a cohesive look, carry your chosen palette through your flowers and accessories too. Avoid bold, modern colors and instead embrace those that feel time-worn and sun-bleached. The result? A garden that feels effortlessly peaceful and delightfully nostalgic. No vintage gazebo is complete without the perfect seating. Look for wrought iron benches, wooden rockers, or antique-style bistro sets. Flea markets and second-hand shops are gold mines for these gems. Painted wood with chipped finishes or powder-coated iron with a bit of rust adds authenticity and character. Don't be afraid of imperfections, they're part of the charm. Add seat cushions and throw pillows and floral prints or ticking stripes to boost comfort while keeping that cozy, old-fashioned aesthetic. What's a vintage gazebo without a romantic veil of climbing vines? Roses, wisteria, clematis, and jasmine are ideal choices. They add texture, color, and that storybook vibe. Let them wind up the gazebo posts or drape overhead like a leafy canopy. In a small space, vertical greenery also softens hard edges and draws the eye upward, making the area feel larger. Choose fragrant varieties to add a sensory layer of magic. Every breeze will bring a whiff of sweet nostalgia. Create a dreamy approach to your gazebo with a weathered garden path. Think a regular stone, brick, or gravel bordered by overgrown greenery. A slightly unkempt path adds a sense of history, as if the garden has been loved and lived in for years. It leads the eye and heart straight to your peaceful hideaway. For extra magic, plant creeping thyme or moss between stones. It's beautiful, fragrant, and perfectly fits the vintage garden story. Layer your space with vintage finds like old watering cans, terracotta pots, bird cages, and lanterns. These little details tell a story and enhance the timeless mood. Place an old trunk or crate as a side table. Display an antique mirror to reflect light and greenery, making your garden feel expansive and mysterious. Don't forget weathered picture frames or hanging window panes. They add structure and curiosity while staying true to the theme. Soft lighting brings your vintage gazebo to life, especially in the evening. Use string lights, candle lanterns, or Edison bulbs with warm tones for a cozy glow. Solar-powered fairy lights are perfect for draping across beams or winding through vines. Choose warm white or soft amber tones for that vintage feel. Hanging chandeliers, yes, even outdoors, can elevate the look. Repurpose an old fixture and add battery-powered candles for a safe, romantic touch. Think layered rugs, macrame, lace, and flowing curtains. These soft textures create an intimate, layered look that invites you to linger. Mix rough materials like aged wood with soft throws and delicate fabrics for contrast. Lace curtains blowing in a breeze? Instantly fairy tale. Add vintage quilts or crochet blankets over chairs and benches for chilly evenings and a lived-in loving touch. In a courtyard setting, use walls or fences to anchor your gazebo visually. Hang vintage planters, wrought iron decor, or ivy trellises for added charm. Courtyards often feel enclosed, so play with height. Hanging baskets, tall mirrors, or vertical gardens help lift the gaze and expand the space. Incorporate cafe-style touches like a small vintage dining set or tea table. Perfect for morning coffee or twilight wine in your fairytale courtyard. Even a small gazebo can multitask. Create corners for reading, journaling, or potting plants. A vintage writing desk or tiered shelf adds both utility and beauty. Include a cozy chair with an old brass reading lamp or a small stack of vintage books. This is where charm meets purpose. Use baskets and enamel tins for stylish storage. They blend seamlessly with a vintage theme while helping you stay organized. Celebrate the seasons with small, rotating accents. In spring, add pastel florals. In summer, go heavy on greenery and roses. Fall can bring copper lanterns, plaid throws, and potted mums, while winter invites evergreens, fairy lights, and rustic ornaments. Keeping your gazebo fresh for each season makes it a year-round retreat and keeps your space feeling dynamic and loved. Even a small fountain or bird bath can transform your space. The gentle sound of trickling water adds serenity and life. Look for stone, copper, or ceramic water features that feel vintage. Even a simple DIY basin with pebbles and water can do the trick. Place your water feature near seating to enjoy the calming sound while you relax or read. It's a detail that adds real soul. One of the best things about vintage styling is that nothing needs to be perfect. Chipped paint, rusted edges, and uneven bricks, they all tell a story. Lean into the romance of imperfection. It's what makes your space feel warm, real, and utterly charming. The goal isn't a pristine showroom, it's a lovingly curated retreat that feels like it's always been there. Try simple DIYs like whitewashing wood, aging terracotta pots, or crafting lace bunting. These projects are budget friendly and deeply personal. Upcycle old furniture with chalk paint or distress techniques. Add whimsical labels to jars, or make a mosaic table from broken china. Adding your own handiwork infuses your gazebo with heart, and that's the real magic of outdoor living. Tiny yards still have huge potential. Use your gazebo as the focal point, then build layers around it with containers, trellises, and vertical planters. Keep scale in mind. Choose slimmer furniture and fewer, well-chosen accessories. Let the space breathe and feel open. Even in the tiniest corners, the right lighting, textures, and flowers can evoke a fairy tale feel that feels worlds away from daily life. Thank you so much for joining us on this magical journey through vintage gazebo garden ideas. We hope you're feeling inspired to create your own fairy tale escape, no matter how small your space. Your outdoor space is a canvas. Let it reflect your story, your style, and your love of timeless beauty. Don't forget, it's the little touches that make the biggest difference. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Open Air Living, and leave us a comment with your favorite idea or your own vintage gazebo tips. Until next time, happy dreaming!